Yep, you can start.
Hello, we're the good folk from the Grange Gardens House Church, and we greet you. Last time we spoke to you, we told you that we bless each one of you by name in our prayers. We also remember the saints that have gone before us, Peter, Molly and Olive, Norman, and others that you are now recalling. In addition, we are mindful of the heavenly host watching our antics. And we say to you, as Elisha said to his servant when they were surrounded by enemies, open your eyes, and you will see on the hills horses and chariots full of fire. And our message to you in these very strange times is, look to the hills, from whence comes our help. And now the reading is from the last chapter of John's Gospel. Jesus appeared again to the disciples beside the Lake of Galilee, and this is how it happened. A group of us were there: Simon, Peter, Thomas the twin, Nathanael from Cana in Galilee, my brother James, and I, John, and 2 other disciples. Simon Peter said, I'm going fishing. We'll come too, we all said. We did, but caught nothing that night. At dawn we saw a man standing on the beach, but couldn't see who he was. He called, any fish, boys? No, we replied. Then he said, throw out your net on the right-hand side of the boat, and you'll get plenty of them. So we did, and couldn't draw in the net because of the weight of the fish. There were just so many. Then I, John that is, said to Peter, it is the Lord. At that, Simon Peter put on his tunic, for he was stripped to the waist, and jumped into the water and swam ashore. The rest of us stayed in the boat and pulled the loaded net to the beach, about 300 feet away. When we got there, we saw a fire was kindled, and fish were frying over it, and there was bread. Bring some of the fish you've just caught, Jesus said. So Simon Peter went out and dragged the net ashore, and by his count there were 153 large fish, and yet the net hadn't torn. Now come and have breakfast, Jesus said. And none of us dared ask him if he really was the Lord, for we were quite sure of it. Then Jesus went around serving us the bread and fish. And this was the 3rd time Jesus had appeared to us since his return from the dead.